Hello, my manga lovers. This is your friend, your boy, your buddy, Mario Kusakabe. Now, in the next few episodes of Manga Time, I'm going to be doing the best mangas of 2023. To me, again, to this humble servant, manga reading, loving person. Simple as that. And we're starting with which was a surprise. Yes and no, not a surprise as much because I knew how much I was going to, I think, enjoy this because I enjoyed the original. This is Kenga Omega by ooh Jabato Sanbrovich and Daroneon. Hopefully I didn't butcher that too much. So this is a continuation from Kenga Ashura. This more or less takes place a few years after the events of Kenga Ashura. And now we see Mr. Yamashita with an actual corporation, the Yamashita Corporation, which more or less now is in charge of having all the fighters so they won't overfight too much if they're injured or whatever, so they have time to recover and to get better. So they'll supply additional fighters to corporations when they're fighting for, take over companies and stuff like that, how, Kengan Ashura was. So that was a fantastic idea for Mr. Yamashita because he saw how many fighters were severe injury, yet they had to continue to fight to represent their company for, for the tournaments. So he's looking at the fighters because he saw what happened to Oma. Now this is a huge spoiler. If you guys haven't finished watching or reading Kengan Ashura, stop at this moment. I'm going to give you guys a few seconds because what I'm going to say after this is a huge spoiler for that manga and for the anime. Oma Tokita dies. At the end of it, his body couldn't take it anymore. Yes, as his sensei told him, as Nico told him, pumping that heart so fast so like he will get more strength, more speed. It caused his heart to fail, blood vessels, internal organs, so he passed away at the end of Kengan Ashura. So this is a continuation of that. And it's fantastic. We also get introduced to two new characters. Toga, which is it's a young fighter that wants to make a name of himself as becoming the best fighter. But once he fights himself, introduced within the Kengan Association fights, he's nothing. And it's a hard pill for him to swallow. And then what we see is more or less, I still don't know who he is, but he is like the younger clone of Oma Tokita. And it's just crazy because he fights the same with Nico style as well. So I'm like, where did he learn from? Who is he? Is Oma his father? Is Oma his brother? Or what's going on? But then we also see that now there's another organization. And this organization wants to take over, the Kengan Association. So now a huge tournament is about to begin. And who's in charge to put in the fighters for the Kengan Association? Mr. Yamashita himself. Now he is the captain to defend the pride of the Kengan Association. It's fantastic. This is an all-out war, all-out fight. And what I'm also glad to see is like we get to see fighters from the previous story, Kengan Ashura, here again. Older, savvier, stronger, faster. Plus we also get to see new fighters. It's a great story to read. If you're a fan of Kengan Ashura, you definitely will be a fan of Kengan Omega. And there is a prequel to that just came out, but it came out a few months ago. Kenga Zero, which I'm reading right now too, and I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. It's a fun read as well. But that's for another episode. That's for 2024. That's another episode. But yeah, Kengan Omega is a must read. It's a must watch. If you guys like the universe of Kengan Ashura, both the anime and the manga, you will definitely enjoy this sequel. Alright guys, thank you, appreciate you. You guys can do me a huge favor. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps with our YouTube algorithm. If you guys can, you guys can also watch this at innercitygeeks.net. Great channel, great spot. You guys will not be disappointed. Alright guys, nothing but love. Peace.